Hello dear Steemians, Dtubers, members of Uptrend and all beautiful and creative blockchain people. That's me again at CryptoSpine. This is my next cryptocurrency market overview. So let's start. At the very beginning I want to mention that this is the last week to claim your Dtube account for free. So if you are a video content creator or a Dtuber, keep in mind that this is the last week to claim your let's say Dtube account for free, so you will be able to have the same username as on Steem blockchain. So since Dtube last update and the launch of the new Dtube blockchain, Dtube is offering all Steem users to create a Dtube chain account for free until September 1st, 2019. So it was just a short reminder. Now let's move to the prices of the major cryptocurrencies according to the beautiful site of CoinGecko. Because today is Monday, I would like to analyze the price chart of one of the cryptocurrencies, and this will be Steem because we're Steemians. And before we analyze the price chart of Steem, I just want to remind you fellas that Steem Hard Fork 21 will take place in 1 day, 4 hours and 47 minutes. So Steem network upgrade is in approximately a little bit more than 1 day. So 1 day and 4 hours and 46 minutes. So of course, I'm not pretty sure how this hard fork will impact the price of Steem. We may see some higher volatility. Of course, I have already read many articles, news, or actually announcements from different crypto exchanges that they don't expect some really turbulence, but of course volatility can increase, so be very careful. And now let's have a look at the price of Steem and let's analyze the price chart of Steem, of course, once again according to the beautiful site of CoinGecko. So at the moment Steem is trading at the level of 18 cents 0.51296. So 18 cents and a half. This is how the price chart of Steem against the US dollar, or actually USDT, looks like on 1 day time frame. So just to remind you, in my view, we're still in this downtrend. We have this sequence of descending highs and to some extent of descending lows. Actually, we don't have recently an obvious sequence of descending lows, and in my view, the price chart, the price of Steem has been consolidating or has been trading sideways since the beginning of 2019. Although the current local low on the chart is a little bit lower than the local low that was formed in December 2018, so we have to be very careful. To some extent, it is a bearish signal. So once again, I just want to remind you that on 1 day time frame, we have this downtrend sequence of descending highs and descending lows. Let's have a look at the broader picture and what the price chart of Steem looks like on a 1 month time frame. So these are the candlesticks, and the moment we have continuation of the sequence of bearish or red candlesticks that have descending highs and descending lows. So on 1 month time frame we have a bearish signal. If we switch to 1 week time frame, the situation is to some extent very similar, because we had this sequence recently of bearish or red candlesticks that have descending highs and descending lows. But last week something interesting happened, and actually the candlestick for the last week has a small bullish body. And what is really interesting in my view is that the local low of the previous week is almost at the same level of the local low of the week before. And this is to some extent a slight signal presaging some kind of consolidation at shorter time frames. That's my point of view. So we have to be very careful. Of course, what is also important to mention is that the local high of the previous week was still or is still lower than the local high of the previous candlestick. So it means that the bulls were not strong enough to push the price up. But what is also very interesting that the local high of the current week, but today is Monday, so this is the beginning of the week, we already have a local high higher than the previous high. And if we have a look at the price chart, and this is once again a very important or solid time frame, 1 week time frame, we didn't have before for the last, let's say, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 candlesticks, such kind of slight but bullish signal. So this is the first local high higher than the previous one. For example, this local high was lower than the previous one. This local high was lower than the previous one. This was lower. This high was lower. This high was lower than the previous one. The same holds for this candlestick, and for this candlestick. So this is the first candlestick that is trying to break this sequence of descending highs. So if we switch to 1 day time frame or even to a shorter time frame, it's almost the same if we have if we look at the price chart on a 1 day time frame and on 4 hours time frame. Just a short reminder that we're in some kind of descending channel. So these are the parallel lines, and we were very close to this lower bound or lower line. This is the lower line, and I mentioned last week a couple of times that probably very close to this lower bound or lower line, we will see some kind of rebounds, but they will be still in the within the descending channel. So it looks like these are some kind of attempts for the price to rebound, but we have to be really very careful because once again on other time frames we have these bearish signals. Of course, I will be much happier if we see prices higher than the current ones, and if we see attempts for the price to reach the lower bound of this descending channel. It will be much more interesting. So that's why we have to keep an eye on the price chart, because once again on 1 week time frame, this is the first time within for the last, let's say, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 weeks when we have a local high higher than the previous high. So it's a kind of small signal that is trying to presaging some kind of upcoming consolidation. But to put it in a nutshell, we have to be very careful because once again the hard fork 21 will take place in 1 day and 4 hours and 40 minutes. It may increase the volatility, the price volatility, and it may change significantly the situation. I don't know in which direction the situation will be changed, but we have to be very careful because of the hard fork. That's it for today, fellas. I wish you a wonderful and productive week and hope to see you in my next video. It was me at CryptoSpot.